what is happening, everyone? How is everyone going? Hope you're all doing well. Hope everyone's keeping well. How is everyone going? Sad Life is in the chat. We got Liam, John, Anton, Torde. How you doing? Babs in the chat. How's everyone going? I actually gotta move this mic properly. There we go. I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right, man. How are you doing? You doing okay? Biddy is in the chat. How you doing, my friend? How you all going? Kratos goes, how's it going, dude? I'm doing okay. What are you drinking? Just water. Yeah, so how's everything been going with everyone in particular in regards to their day? Hopefully you've been all doing well. The GOAT is yet again live. Hey, UPV, how's your day going? Not too bad, man. My day is going to be coming to an end very soon. We're going to sleep. Well, I'll probably stream for about maybe a good 30 minutes to about an hour or so. We'll see how I go. We'll see how I go. Sad Life goes, bro, I was just in Dark Viper stream and he was talking about, stuff about Cyber and about his father. So ridiculous. Viper needs to chill out. Yeah, I'm well aware of the situation. I've personally messaged Cyberboy in regards to the situation. Of course, obviously I can't ignore the fact that obviously I've gone live now and that situation is currently ongoing at the moment. It's best for me not to get in the middle of or anything like that. Of course, I'm one of Cyberboy's mates and obviously I always stand up for him, defend him, of course. But in this situation, it's one of those things where it's best for me to stay out of it. It is crazy. I guess, look, the thing is when things go public, especially between, two creators within the GTA community, it's something that a lot of people just don't want to see. Something as a creator, obviously someone that, has had multiple conversations with Cyberboy, talking to him privately, and even publicly as well with the CyberVice podcast. He's been a friend to me and he's given me a lot of advice over the many, months and, about over a year now since I've known him. So, yeah, it just sucks that this situation is happening. Obviously, it's one of those things where, obviously I'm trying to be all, lively and that, but when you see a situation that's ongoing out there, I was kind of contemplating going live or not. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go live or not because I wanted to see what the situation was with Dark Vibe and see what he was saying about, my friend and that. So yeah, it just sucks. It really sucks. I haven't had a chance to speak to him. So yeah. Anyways, what do you do? People in the chat. The catch is in the chat. Yo, PV, bringing them positive vibes. Bav goes, send you a private message. You sent me a message, Bav? I haven't seen it. Sorry, man. I don't have my Discord open on my computer here. Have you heard about the Take-Two conference happening tomorrow? Do you think they will give us a small update about any of their projects aside from GTA 6? No. The earnings call, the next earnings call will be in November. This is just, from what I can understand, I think it's just some type of conference call or something like that. I think that's ongoing. That's happening, I'm assuming, but it's not like a earnings call. Trust me, stay out of it. Nobody wins. Yeah, look, that's one of the things. I think probably the best thing to do, guys, I think we're just going to talk about, GTA 6 stuff. We've got the PlayStation State of Play. That's going to be apparently, I think, coming up the end of this month, I think, in the next few weeks. Or the next week or so. I'm not quite sure, but I think that is going to be coming up soon. So maybe we might hear about Wolverine. I don't know what's going to be happening with that. But, yeah, because from what I understand, there was an article that came out about Wolverine in regards to Insider Gaming coming out saying it, that Wolverine may be revealed at the State of Play, come up the next week or so, or potentially at the Game Awards. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys think Wolverine's going to get, we're going to get some more information about it? Sad Life goes, yes. Sad life. So, $10 donation. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for donating. Much appreciated. Can you throw some cake back for us yet? Definitely, man. Probably once trailer 3 pre-orders go live, for sure, man. Definitely we'll be doing that. Project Cake is looking extra thick today. Have you been doing squats? Well, you know, the thing is, I have been doing, did I do squats? No, I didn't do squats yesterday. I plan to do it, I think tomorrow, probably Friday's workout, most likely. TP goes, Wolverine next week, Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah. I think it would be cool to see some more information in regards to Wolverine, because I think, especially if Wolverine releases alongside GTA 6, I think that will be very, very interesting. I mean, of course, GTA 6 is GTA 6. I mean, like, nothing's really going to compete against it. But if I were to say that something's going to get very close to, maybe not necessarily competing with it, but being very close to competing, is probably Wolverine. It is highly anticipated, not as highly anticipated as a new GTA, but yeah, I would say that Wolverine is most definitely something I'm looking forward to. If it releases before GTA 6, I'll probably do a playthrough on the channel. I'll likely live stream it, I would say. I think that'd be pretty cool. Black Death goes, PV man, I have a question. Do you think it's worth to transition from the standard PS5 to the PS5 Pro for GTA 6? Is that relevant for the general gameplay? I don't know if I answered your question, Black Death, or maybe I answered to someone else's question asking the similar or same question. Yeah, if you have the cash to splash, then definitely get the Pro. Of course, if not, then stick to getting the PS5, or if you currently own a PS5, then stick to that. But yeah. Vice City Babies donated $20 donation. Thank you so much, Vice City Baby. Much appreciated. Hi, Project Vice. No offense, but the word duelli is pronounced duelli, not duelli. Your pronunciation took me out. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I guess coming from Australia, I'm assuming that is the car that I did cover. That it was a Ram, right? Ram duelli, not duelli. Okay. Well, it's spelt D-U-A-L-L-Y, so I would assume it would be duelli, but guess I'm wrong. From what I understand, based off the last few live streams, you told me that you're over in Miami, so you know the pronunciation definitely more so than an Aussie like myself. So fair enough, fair play. I guess that's what happens, isn't it? When you have like someone that's outside of the country, outside of America, that's naming an American branded vehicle that is Ram, right? I'm assuming it's American. You're going to get pronunciations of stuff wrong. So yeah, do apologize if that's the case, if I butcher some American things wrong. Wonder what 6 stars is going to be like again. Military and FBI getting our asses after 250 days can't come quicker. 100%, man. Also 250 days can't come quicker. 100%. Very much looking forward to the days going much, much quicker so we get closer to this game. I'm telling you. That's for sure. 100%. What else we got here? So you think there will be a PS5 Pro GTA 6 bundle? If so, when do you think it will be available? Good question. Yeah, I do think that when it does become available, I would say probably as soon as pre-orders go live. I wouldn't even be surprised if we see like some type of bundle with PlayStation and Rockstar. We see like the Pro with GTA 6, something along those lines. I think would probably make sense. I would say to sell the Pro, but yeah, that's my prediction. Duelli's not a thing in Australia. Not that I'm assuming Ram. I would say Ram. I say a lot of, there probably are some people that do purchase some Rams, specifically Ram Utes. But yeah, I would assume that over in America it's more common. But yeah. Victor's in the chat. How you doing, Victor? Thank you for joining the live stream, my friend. Much appreciated. Hey, Project Vicey, I'm on 3 live streams, LMFOU, MCT. Well, it's interesting on all 3. I saw that MCT was going live at the same time I was, or similar time, so I know he's live at the moment, like me. And yeah, it's been pretty interesting that we've gone live at the same time. In GTA 6, do you think there'll be lots of interactions with NPCs, not in missions, just walking around? Yeah, I do think so. Look, I think that we are going to be seeing multiple interactions with NPCs. Like, you know how in in Red Dead 2, how you can, greet, antagonize. I would say in GTA 6 Rockstar's going to go above and beyond with that specifically, with that system. I don't know how that's gonna work, but it'll be interesting to see in terms of how advanced it's going to be in terms of the realism and how immersive it's going to be. That's for sure. Krieger goes, you contacted Cyberboy yet, Vice? Yes, I have contacted him. I sort of briefly spoke about it early in the live stream for about a couple minutes or so. It's probably not worth me talking about it further. For the moment, my proof is Project Vice Cake. PV Cake, PV Late. If we're getting trailer 3, we're getting a delay. What makes you say that? What makes you say if we get trailer 3, we're getting a delay? I'm curious to know why you think that. Righto, boys, let me go. Get ready. We're all going live at once. Me, Bav, McTannon, let's go. We need a Project Vice Easter egg in GTA 6. Not going to lie, guys. Imagine if we get like a Project Vice Easter egg. We get like a Bav Easter egg, Cyberboy Easter egg. That'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty awesome to see that. But I think if Rockstar, comes out with like an Easter egg in GTA 6 that's in relation to like content creators or like social media influencers, like YouTubers in general, it'd probably be like Mr. Beast, Speed, or Kai Cenat. It wouldn't be any of us small creators or any of us in the GTA community. I just doubt it. I just doubt that Rockstar would go and include, an Easter egg of us creators within the community in the game. I just doubt it. But yeah. I don't think they are going to delay it. They have 8 months of work, and that is a lot, but too many things started moving, so I doubt it. I really do think a delay is not going to happen. I just don't think it is. Because, look, they've stated May 26, 2026, right? So that makes me think, in my head, I go, okay, so they've provided a firm release date. My brain thinks they're going to stick to that. I don't think they're going to delay it after providing a firm release date. It just wouldn't really make sense. But, things can happen in development. It could still get delayed, but I just don't think so. Vice City Baby, $9.99 donation. Oh, you don't have to give me anything, man. I appreciate it, though. Thank you. I almost got a Duelli, but then I settled for the TRX, which I got over the weekend. Then I threw a 6-inch lift kit on it. I'll pull up to Australia and we can go off-roading in the outback. Mate, that'd be awesome. Why not? Come over to Australia. Let's do it, man. That'd be awesome. 100%. GTA Infinity's in the chat. What's Gucci? Thank you, GTA Infinity, for joining the live stream, my friend. I hope you're keeping well. Hope everything is going well on your end. Glad to see you here on the live stream. I don't get why people are saying that GTA 6 will be delayed when it will be a huge money loss for Take-Two and Rockstar itself. Look, I don't think necessarily it would be a huge money loss for them if they delay the game again. Look, if they delay the game again, yes, it sucks. It's going to hurt Take-Two, I guess, financially for a bit of time. But they'll make it back once GTA 6 releases anyways, if that's the case. I mean, it'll be a bit of a loss on the stock market, specifically in relation to Take-Two and their stock. But when GTA 6 releases, depending on when it does, if it releases on May 26th, let's hope it does. Even if it does get delayed again, it won't really hurt them and Rockstar that much anyways in the grand scheme of things. Because, yeah, like I said, they'll make it back with GTA 6 pre-orders and obviously the game dropping officially on release. Infinity go live. We're all going live. Let's just all go live. Stuff it. Let's do it. Rockstar don't normally delay a game after announcing specific date, only GTA 4. From what I understand, Liam, I think with GTA 4, I think they announced like the month. But I don't know if they announced like the actual like date and the month. Like what I mean is like they didn't say like a a specific day and a month for GTA 4's release before they delayed it. I think. I could be wrong on that. I think it might have been sometime in 2007 they maybe said a month, but then it got delayed to 2008. I could be wrong about that, but yeah. I'm curious if GTA 4's remaster is true or not. Yeah, the interesting thing about that is that like we've heard rumblings about and rumors in regards to a GTA 4 port. It'd be very unlikely that Rockstar would come out with a remaster with GTA 4. I would say it'd probably be like a current gen like port release. I don't think it would be anything in regards to like a remaster or anything like that, but just a port for current gen systems. It would be the most easiest way for Rockstar to make a bit of cash, a bit of money, a bit of revenue before GTA 6 drops. It's actually quite smart, especially for, you know, PlayStation users on the PS5. There's not a way to really play GTA 4 on the PlayStation 5 because obviously there wasn't a PS4 release. There's only the PS3 copy that you can play GTA 4 on. So, yeah, which kind of sucks. And people forget they delayed RDR1 by 2 weeks for marketing. That is true. They did delay RDR1 by 2 weeks for marketing. I think it was for marketing. Actually, I could be wrong on that, but I think your claim is correct on that. Wouldn't it be better if they were to delay it? I'm curious if they are able to implement the more interesting ideas in the game, like the weather hurricane system. I think even without the delay, I think even without the delay, I think there is going to be some type of like weather-like system where it's extreme weather. I wouldn't even be surprised if there is like hurricane where it's like crazy extreme weather, but I don't think it's going to be like in like a free roam like situation or anything along those lines. Probably in like a cutscene or some type of mission maybe perhaps, but because if you think about it, if there's going to be like a hurricane within the game during like free roam, it just happens, right? As part of like dynamic weather. How would that work with like a hurricane going on, like buildings like collapsing down? And I don't know how the Rockstar would implement some type of technology where the buildings would have to get, you know, rebuilt, or I don't know how that would work. That would be a lot of work from like a coding perspective. So yeah, I don't know about that one. I'm jumping between PV and MCT, though I got to get ready for work. I'll see you on Friday. Love you, brother. It's all good, man. Thank you for joining Vice City, baby. Much appreciated. Thank you for joining the live stream. Thank you. And thanks for the donations as well. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Once again. Would it be better if they were to... Oh, we already read that. And let's remember that they lost $2.7 billion the first time they delayed it. A second one would put them in a condition that they wouldn't easily recover from the loss even with sales. Are you sure about that, Black Death? Did they lose that much money with the delay? With the first delay? I don't know about that. I'd like to see like... where'd you get that information from? Did you find it from like an article or something? I'd be curious to see where you got that from, or yeah, I'm curious. They could just make hurricanes a bit smaller that are just big storms, and maybe only like street lights and traffic lights would get destroyed. Yeah, potentially they could do that. It could be like maybe like a smaller type of hurricane that occurs, maybe potentially. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. But it would be interesting to see them try. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. What else have we got here? We got I've already been going for 20 minutes. How's 20 minutes gone by that fast? I can't believe I've been already streaming for 20 minutes. What the hell? That's crazy. I can't believe how fast time goes. It's actually insane. Has it really been 20 minutes since I've been streaming? Crazy. Upper Robin goes, I love the in-depth video about all the vehicles, by the way. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. I'm sure there's a lot of other vehicles that I butchered in terms of names, so I do apologize. But, yeah, that video took a long time to make. Yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy it because, yeah, it took a fair amount of time to finish editing and get out. It was just ridiculous. Like, it took probably about a good 3 weeks or so, or even more so than that to get out. It was just a, yeah, not a great time editing it, I will say. But the end result, I think it paid off in the end. You guys enjoy it, and that's the main thing. So, yeah. 20 minutes closer to GTA 6. That's a great way of putting it, Liam. Fantastic way of putting it. Do you think Rockstar will announce RDR2's remaster at the State of Play next week? Calling it a remaster, I don't think it's going to be a remaster. Probably, if anything, maybe like a port to current gen systems, like with a 60 FPS boost. I think probably the Nintendo Switch 2 announcement for RDR2 is probably more likely based off what I've heard. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and find out, really. I think it'll be better to see, definitely more so people would like to see an RDR2 port to PS5 and the series consoles. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, the only way you can play RDR2 on console is at 30 frames per second. Like, obviously, PC players get to, play at 60 FPS or whatever, but console players are stuck to 30 frames per second, which is not too great for a lot of people, especially with a lot of the games releasing at 60 FPS. Then again, with that being said, there's been a lot of games that have come out as a recent, cough, 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 Borderlands 4, that recently came out that apparently has been running very, very poorly. So, yeah, based off what I've heard on the Twitter sphere, on X. What I'm wondering about is how Yorktown will look like in GTA 6, because they take it from GTA 5, first thing in GTA 5 Mansion. I'm not quite sure what you meant by that last little part of what you said there, man. Sorry, I don't quite understand. 200 and something days is not a lot. Time flew since the trailer in May, so I don't think we'll have to wait a lot longer. Or have to wait a lot, sorry. Yeah, look, the thing is, the time that passed from trailer 1 to trailer 2 was like 500 plus days we had to wait, which was the worst amount of time, and it was horrible. It was horrendous waiting that amount of time. So, we got through those dark ages of waiting 500 plus days for a second trailer and 70 plus screenshots, which was great when we got them. And now, of course, we're in that waiting period where we're waiting once again for news to come out from Rockstar. But, it's all part of the journey. It's all part of the waiting process. And, yeah, all we can do is just continue to keep waiting. Really, there's nothing much you can really do about it. But, yeah. The holidays go by fast. You on holidays, Robin? Are you in school or... I'm curious, do the job listings mean the game is delayed? Where did you see that? There's nothing in regards to the job listings mentioning or insinuating or meaning that the game's delayed or whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't read into that. Don't know where you got that from. Jason Jr. Jersey Duval. Thank you for joining the live stream, my friend. Yo, Project Vice and Bergen Bav, my main dudes. Oh, that's very kind of you to say that. I'm sure Bav will be very, very happy that you said that. Bav goes, Jason! Nah, like the season to be jolly. Oh, Christmas time, you mean? Yeah, of course. Yeah, the holidays, I feel like holidays definitely go fast, especially around Christmas time. You're with family, whatever. Things are going on. It's a festive period, right? You're with people. And yeah, I always feel like, especially when I was back in school, the time would just go by so fast. You'd be like, oh no, gotta go back to school. I hated those moments. I remember that, of like going back to school after holidays would finish, especially over here in Australia when during Christmas time we'd get about 6 weeks off. I know over in America you guys get spring break from what I understand, right? How long is that? It's about a month, couple months, is that right? In July? June, July? Did someone say Vice City, baby? Vice City, baby! Oh, classy. I love that line. Love it, love it, love it. Hi, Jason! Oh, that's great. We could be so hot together, hot together. How many times you guys watched trailer 2 since waiting for new GTA 6 info? I've watched it a fair amount of times. Actually, you know what? I think I've edited trailer 2 in my videos, going over it, doing voiceovers and recordings and stuff, more so than I've actually watched trailer 2. Like again and again and again. I watched both trailers a few times. I watched reaction videos like for a whole week after trailer 2 dropped. Same with trailer 1. Yeah, I've done that as well. Especially with like, I love seeing the reactions from different like YouTubers and creators. I like, was it Some Ordinary Gamers, Mudaha, Charlie or Penguins or whatever, or the other creators within the YouTube space reacting, Speed. It's pretty funny reactions. But yeah. So much I can't count. Well, we're getting there, man. We're getting there. We're getting there. I mean, look, at the end of the day, we're less than a year to go. Less than a year to go. So we just, yeah, the wait continues. I'm excited to see Lucia's story and genuinely experience a different perspective in the GTA game. I already know Jason is going to... Oh, geez, sorry. I already know Jason is going to him. Rockstar have had too many great male protagonists to fail. Yeah, look, I think that with the story that Rockstar's planning to tell with GTA 6 and what they have provided to us so far with little snippets of information and footage and whatever about, you know, Lucia and Jason, I think both characters from like a story arc perspective, just a story perspective in relation to both their background of Jason with his military background, Lucia's background growing up in Liberty City from a young age. I do think we're going to be getting a strong storytelling from Rockstar in regards to both of their characters. So I'm very hyped to see how that all unfolds and, you know, how, you know, Lucia and Jason come to be and if they can, coexist within Vice City and Leonardo. Will they be able to coexist with, you know, things going on throughout the story? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Very intriguing though, I'm sure. It's so funny though, because like we're all going to be experiencing the story of GTA 6 and then GTA 6 Online will drop in and was like, oh, the story's done now, let's go to online. It's like, oh, all that work with creating the story. But to be perfectly honest, people go back and replay the story millions and millions of times. Let's be real. I do think, though, I've said this in previous live streams, that GTA 6's story, I predict now, I'm going to say it here on my live stream, this can even be clipped, I don't care. I really do think that GTA 6's story is going to be way better than Red Dead 2's story. You heard it here first. I do think so. That's my prediction. Hope to see Giannis version 9 soon. I haven't even covered the version 8 map that he went over. I think there was some improvements that were made to the map, some changes here and there, but GTA Infinity made a good video on that, breaking that down. So yeah. So a sip of water. One sec, guys. I'm wondering, damn, this sticker is fire. I'm glad you like the sticker. That's very cool. I got all those stickers that my management team made for me. Shout out to my management team, Ritual, for coming out and designing them. Very cool for them doing that for me. They're very cool, I will say. I'm wondering if with all the social unrest in the US, they needed to tone down the big party tone in the first trailer. You think the tone will have more satire and split sides within the world? Good question. I don't know if they necessarily toned down the party type of vibe. I mean, like within the screenshots that we got on the GTA 6 website, you still see that party theme, especially within one of the screenshots of the keys, we see multiple boats, and you see like looks like there's a lot of parties that are going on these boats. But even in trailer 2, there's still parties going on in the second trailer. I don't know if it's necessarily like toned down significantly, maybe slightly, but there was definitely less emphasis on phones and social media from trailer 1 to 2. Like there was a massive emphasis on phones and social media within trailer 1, not as much in trailer 2, which makes me think that maybe the way we communicate in GTA 6, maybe Rockstar was leaning more so towards the idea of like phones being a really, really heavy emphasis, which I still think is going to be a heavy emphasis in GTA 6, but maybe not as much as we think it is based off what we saw from trailer 1 to 2. I don't know. That's just me throwing crap at the wall, just me assuming, but yeah, don't know. It's interesting though. Vice, what is your vision on the new upcoming social club? The social club. I saw that Rockstar did something in relation to messaging on Rockstar's social club in regards to that. Yeah, I haven't actually looked at it properly in detail. I did see something about that. I haven't actually checked it out. I don't think our expectations for GTA 6 are going to even scratch the surface for how good this game's going to be. Yeah, man. I really do think like, I think that with how, we envision, a new GTA with what we've seen so far, like imagining and picturing GTA 6 official gameplay in your head's like, wow, how good can this game really get? Like, how good can it get? Like, what new technology can Rockstar implement to blow us away? I feel like they're going to blow us away like they did with RDR2 when they first showed that off with gameplay. I really do think we are going to be seeing something very, very, very special. Bav goes, PV, let me steal some of your viewers, thanks. Sure, why not? Why not? A hurricane mission would be so sick, or maybe a hurricane cheat code. Yeah, perhaps maybe they could do that. I think it'd be cool to see cheat codes in GTA 6. I think that's a staple of each Grand Theft Auto title to see cheat codes come back. That's for sure. Didn't they delete Social Club? Like if you search it up, you can't enter Social Club? I think from what I understand, I think it's not... I don't know if they deleted it, but I think they deleted like the messaging part of the Social Club from what I understand. I could be wrong on that. I think that's the case though, but I could be wrong. Yeah. TGG made a post about 30 minutes ago or so. The world is a better place when you spend less time online. Remember that. Go outside today. This is a very true point. Just switching gears for a moment. Is my face cam off in this? I realize my face cam is off. I just realized this whole time. Wait. There we go. I'm here. Yeah, it came out with this post saying that. Torday goes, go touch some grass. 100%. 100%. TG posts himself for playing golf. It's a peaceful life. You be shot, amigo. Legacy Killer HD puts. That's why I have Windows TGG. Dark Space goes. Yeah, man, it's very important. It's very important. Obviously I think I've said this in a previous live stream before. We're all excited for GTA 6 and I'm sure, including myself, obviously I'm creating content in GTA 6. We're all going to be locked indoors for a long period of time playing GTA 6 and, experiencing it for the first time. And that's going to happen for a period of time, right? Because we're all just very excited to play it. With that being said, though, I will say it is important to have balance. It is important to, if you can, exercise, work out, whatever that is, whatever that means to you, going for a run. It mentally clears your mind, even temporarily for a bit, and you feel better after the fact, more so than you do, just sitting around twiddling your thumbs sort of thing. So it's very important to do, very important. From what TGG said previously, he spent a lot more time in the sand traps. GTA 6 COVID lockdown. It will be sort of like COVID again when GTA 6 drops, though, I will say. Stay off social media and ignore the trolls. Look, the thing is with social media, it can be so demoralizing and mentally draining. I think we can get into our own heads, right? Like sometimes we can just overthink about the littlest of things. Like the littlest of things, right? But there's so many more worse things going on in the world. That's things that are greater than, politics or gaming or anything along those lines. Like there's things that are ongoing in the world that are problems, obviously poor countries suffering from hunger, all those types of things, you know what I mean? There's always things going on in the world, people dying, this and that, and that's always a sad thing, that's just the way it is, unfortunately. But That's just life. And sometimes people are going to be very cruel, but that's just how it is, unfortunately. I just hope that they leave some glitches and bugs that are funny, like the GTA 4 swing set. That'd be cool. I think it'd be pretty cool if they bring like a GTA 4 like swing set parody or like Easter egg or something in GTA 6. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be funny. I agree with everything you're saying, PV, but I'll also say the gaming community in general is one of the greatest communities. I think there's specific communities within the gaming community that are pretty good. I do think that the GTA community is, for the most part, has been very, very strong, I will say. I think we've been a very strong community. I think it's more stronger than the Call of Duty community or the wrestling community, wrestling gaming community, or any other type of gaming communities out there. But yeah. The bad thing is that every day we're getting closer to GTA 6. I'm losing passion to play GTA 5. Mate, I think, Wilson, a lot of people have lost passion to play GTA 5 for a long period of time now. I disagree. I think the gaming community is one of the most toxic, but I really enjoy this one. Yeah, Liam, like I said, I do think that the GTA community is pretty good. I think we all band together pretty well most of the time. Of course, there's always going to be instances here and there where things are going to happen, things are going to surface, and, you know, we can go back at each other. I even had a disagreement with Game Roll months back about, me not liking Death Stranding 2. We had a disagreement about that game, you know. But, like, that's just a disagreement. It's not like, obviously when things happen, when things go public or personal, you know, private things get leaked out, stuff like that. This is just me generalizing now. It's never a good thing. It's never a good thing, you know what I mean? But yeah. I bet DMA Design never thought that their top-down game, Race and Chase, would become something that's being anticipated this heavily. I fully believe it's going to break all records. And I wholeheartedly agree. I do think that, a lot of people are going to agree with me saying that GTA 6 is just going to break all the records. I guess it's just pretty obvious based off what GTA 5 has done. And considering Grand Theft Auto as a franchise is more popular than ever before because of GTA 5's success, it's going to be... another cultural event just like GTA 5 on a grander scale. That's for sure. And who would have thought Race and Chase would have done this well? Like that concept of that idea of, you know, cops and robbers, performing Grand Theft Auto as committing crime. Who would have thought that was going to work? It's made a lot of money. Very lucrative. Disagreement is good. Healthy debates are good. But what's happening in the recent few days is not good. Yeah, I agree. Look, it's one thing to disagree about a certain topic. It's one thing to, like how you put it there with, debating or whatever, whether it's politics or any other type of topic, that's completely understandable. As long as it's done in a manner that is, as long as it's done in a manner where people are agreeing and disagreeing based off the topic at hand rather than talking about other things that are not related to the topic. That's when it can get quite, skewed. But yeah. I used to play for Honor a lot, and that community is always at each other's throats. Yeah, look, I'm sure there are so many gaming communities that are just at each other's throats. Definitely not a good thing. GTA came about as an accident with programming, and look where they are now. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, who would have thought that it was going to be as incredible and as popular as it is today? No one would have thought that was going to happen. There was a bit of back and forth between... I'm reading this out, guys, just so you know, because, I don't really want to ignore it. It's coming up in the chat, but I might as well go over it, even though I went over it earlier before. Back and forth between Dark Viper and Cyborg, that is basically what you were describing. Yeah, pretty much. But look, I'm just generalizing, I guess, for the most part, because obviously that ongoing situation, but there are other situations that are, ongoing that are aside from that as well that, I'm sure have been occurring, have occurred, that is not necessarily a great thing. But yeah. Is GTA 6 going to be next gen game, or is it going to be an improvement of GTA 5? GTA 6 is most definitely going to be a next gen game. Definitely not just a minor improvement from GTA 5. Definitely not. I think I'm going to go for another 5-10 more minutes, guys. We'll go for another 5-10 more minutes, I think. I don't know how much Rockstar's planning, but if they launch GTA 6 in the holiday season without discount, it will make people feel bad. That's why I think that they will launch it on time. Yeah, I think that, look, I mean, if they delay it because, obviously what Tom Henderson said, delaying it because for it to be more profitable during the holiday season. Like, I've said this multiple times on live streams ever since that came out. Like, GTA 6 could release any time from now until May 26, and it'll make a crap ton of money. Like, it doesn't matter what time of the year releases. Seriously, it doesn't matter what month, what day. Does not matter. It will still make a crap ton of money. People forget about top-down GTAs. That started everything. Rockstar forgot, though they don't even celebrate the top-down GTAs. They forgot about them. I think it's just because, like, the top-down GTAs, obviously, the first Grand Theft Auto title came out. A top-down GTA, a lot of people from years and years ago obviously would have played that first GTA title. Wouldn't have thought too much of it back in 1997 when Grand Theft Auto first came out as a franchise, when it first started. But yeah, that is true. Rockstar really do not mention the top-down GTAs, but I don't know why they don't. I mean, they don't say it on anniversaries or anything like that. One thing Cyberboy keeps bringing up is Rockstar's attention to the tiniest details. And looking back at the trailers, I'm just blown away with how deep the rabbit hole goes. Rockstar, we thank you. Yeah, that's what sets Rockstar apart from every other developer, every other game. Every other games company. Is the fact that it's the attention to details. It's the fine little details that you don't really notice too much that set them apart. Whether it's their Easter eggs, the GTA lore, connecting the universes, little things like horse balls shrinking in the winter, for God's sake, in RDR 2. Like, who would have thought that was going to be something that was going to happen? Crazy, crazy, crazy. I hate top-down games. I'm sorry. I'm not a big fan of top-down games either, other than Dead Ops Arcade from COD Black Ops I thought was pretty cool back in the day. But other than that, I'm not really like a fan of top-down games. But yeah, the horse balls, the movie references and Easter eggs, the map, etc. Yeah, that's right, 100%. That's what sets Rockstar apart, and they do it so good as well. They actually do it so good. But yeah, Rockstar really are in a league of their own, 100%. I think I'll go for another few more minutes, guys. Any last questions you guys have in regards to, what you want me to answer in relation to, or anything like that? Zeman Pear goes, sorry if I butchered that, apologies. By the way, I watch your videos. Thank you. Cool. I'd like to see how many people are pumped for the new GTA 6. When do you think the next trailer is going to be, or what you think they will do next? Said this numerous times. I do think trailer 3 is most likely going to drop November, December time. And what they will show, or what they are likely to be showing in this next trailer, I would say is probably, more of Jason and Lucia supporting characters, maybe a bit more of, Vice City and Leonardo showing the map off, maybe potentially, but maybe not the map. I'll say probably the map probably come a little bit more later, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Rockstar have actually referenced GTA 1 in GTA 5. One of the arcade games is top-down, uses the same spun effects from the original, and the main thing for that game is a 8-bit version of the GTA theme. Oh yes, I do remember actually now. There was a Some people have speculated and theorized way before the September 22 leaks came out that there was a theme potentially hidden on one of the arcade machines, a game, forgetting the name of the game, that showcases the GTA Vice City theme, GTA 6 theme song potentially. See if I can get it up. Theme song, arcade machine, GTA Online. Yeah, this is what I'm referring to. So this was a while back. I don't know if you guys can hear this. So some people are speculating this was 3 years ago, by the way, that this could be the theme for GTA 6. I don't know. What do you guys think? Potentially. That's for one of the songs. I think it's this one here, Vice Lights. Here we go. And this is a while back, so we can't hear. Can you guys hear it now? Let me know if you can hear it now. But yeah, like I said, this was a while back. It was 3 months ago. 3 months ago. Sorry, 3 years ago. Jeez. I think that it could be potentially a GTA 6. It could be. I don't know. This could be viable, but I'd love them to use original Vice City theme. I don't think that will happen. It sounds similar to the GTA 5 theme. It does sound quite similar. Yeah, anyways, I thought I'd show you guys because it is interesting. But yeah, look, it was 3 years ago, so it was a while back now. Upper Robin goes, no, I don't know about this. I think that whilst it's a cool little theme, I don't think it doesn't give the vibes, in my opinion. I don't think it really gives that sort of GTA 6 sort of vibes. I highly doubt, but maybe. Yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, it was, like I said, it was a while back. All right, guys, I think I probably will go for we'll go for another 3 more minutes. Go for another 3 more minutes. Yeah, vibes are off. Would be cool if they bring back the arcades. I'm sure they'll bring back the arcades. I'm sure we'll be seeing like a full-on casino in GTA 6. Very much sure we're going to be seeing that coming to the game. Man, you know the thing is, guys, I just want to make videos on this game, like, with gameplay. My biggest thing right now is, obviously waiting for the game, but, I just want to, play the game, obviously, record, capture content, get videos out for you guys, showcase GTA 6 gameplay. It's just annoying, because, my channel's, I've been doing this for so long that I've been talking about a game for about 3 years. That's not even out yet. It's kind of crazy to me. I started this before the leaks came out, leaked footage. It's just crazy to me. Crazy. Insane. I just want it to be out. Literally. I wonder if they will have a casino like the one in GTA Online. I think they will. I really do think they will. When GTA 6 is out, Vice Bell video about every enterable building would be so cool. Oh, sorry. When GTA 6 is out, make a video about every enterable building would be so cool. I think that's what I'm assuming you're trying to say there. Yeah, man. Oh, man, most definitely. I'll be trying to showcase, pretty much everything as best as I can, as quick as I can. I'm one person trying to get out content. Obviously, a lot of other creators are going to be doing the same thing as well. I think the tough thing for creators is trying to figure out where to start. I still don't know where I'm going to start with GTA 6 content once it's out. Going over the main missions, side content, random events, strangers and freaks, sports, random GTA lore, Easter eggs. And then when GTA 6 online drops, oh my God, it's going to be a nightmare. From a content creation standpoint, it's going to be a nightmare. Obviously, we're going to be very busy from a content creation standpoint. Obviously, talking for the content creators within the GTA space. But yeah. Yeah, that's the problem with GTA 6 channels. If they have nothing to talk about, it's hard to make content. Yeah, that's right. And that's why I've been sort of coming out with videos sparingly at the moment. Taking a little bit of time to create videos. So just provide some more value. So when you guys watch my video, it's not like a quick video. I mean, unless it's a news update video, obviously I'll come out with it to provide my 2 cents on it. But yeah, that's why I've changed my approach at the moment. We're just coming out 1 to 2 videos a week. Working on some longer videos, so you guys still get value while we wait. And obviously I do these live streams as well, come out with some shorts as well. That's all I reckon we can really do for the moment from my perspective, or I can really do. Yeah, it's hard to work with content when you don't have any new content. So yeah, it's definitely not easy because I've had to be quite creative and coming up with ideas and things. I have a video idea that video that I'm working on at the moment with should be with the Catch, collaborating with him on it, which hopefully should come out sometime soon over the course of the next week. But yeah, it's just being creative about coming up with different ideas for videos. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. Yeah, that arcade song sounds more fitting for an older GTA. Yeah, possibly. Possibly, yeah. Does sound like you're probably right with that one. Vice about to become GTA 6 lore information channel for years, just like those YouTubers which go over the most tiny details in GTA 5. I don't know if I'd be good at GTA 6 lore videos. I think Fizzy, who does Red Dead 2 lore videos, is an absolute... he's fantastic at doing those type of videos. I've watched a few of his ones. He's very good at doing those. My editing is definitely not... I feel like my editing is quite basic. It's not anything that advanced or anything that great. Like, I wish I could edit like Dark Space. Dark Space is incredible at editing. I don't know how he does. I don't know if he has his own editor or if he does his edits on his own. I'm not sure. But regardless of the fact, it's incredible the videos he comes out with. I wish that I could make videos from like a editing standpoint as good as him, but yeah. Maybe one day. Then you get the clickbait master, Mr. Boss for the win. Yep, literally 8-minute videos talking about the GTA 6 website and, the domains that came out for it for the other day in regards to Take-Two registering the domains in relation to those websites that we saw. Torde goes, you made that cap. No, I did not. That was my management team that made it. Look, I don't mind this design, but I do want to get something that's more like Miami-esque inspired, like with like a sunset, like a palm tree, and like sort of like how my logo is with the background. I want something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. But because this is very basic at the moment. It's a very basic hat. Like it's basic and it's simple, which works. But yeah, I do want something with a little bit more personality to it, from like a aesthetic standpoint. I think would work better. PV, are you going to get into the speedrunning game? Probably not. Yeah, probably wouldn't be doing that. Synthwave-esque cap would go hard. Ooh, I'll keep that in mind. That's awesome. I'm going to screenshot that. How do I... Oh, there we go. Screenshot. Thank you, Glockwork Orange. I'm going to keep that in mind. Thank you. I'll keep it in mind. Change name to Project Vice City. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know how Rockstar and Take-Two would feel about that. They'd probably, sue me over copyright infringement. Don't want to go down that avenue. Project Vice City, baby. Vice City, baby. Speedrunning doesn't seem that run. Yeah, that's what I understand. Like, from a content perspective, like, yeah, I get it, but is it really that fun to like make from a content perspective? I don't think it's that fun at all. It doesn't interest me. It doesn't interest me. I don't know. That's what I think. Actually, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Who do you think is going to be on the radio stations in GTA 6, like in terms of new musicians and or like, because we know that T-Pain, from what we understand, seems to be potentially in the game based off what he is leaked out in terms of his involvement. Liam John goes Joe Rogan. Yep, Joe Rogan. I think Joe Rogan will be on the radio. I think in terms of music, though, I think it'd be cool if we have can't English. Have like Pitbull or like Flow Rider, because they're both from Miami, both from Florida. I think it would be cool to see their music in the game. Then again, with that being said, though, I think like how much of an emphasis is the radio going to have in GTA 6? Are we going to see maybe like the Spotify parodies and whatever they're going to be calling it in GTA 6 take over the radio in GTA 6? Perhaps. But yeah. Tom Penny and Pointer Sisters, I think, yeah. All the music that's been featured in the both trailers so far are most likely going to be featured in GTA 6, because that's what they did with GTA 5. They've done it with RDR, well, technically not RDR2, but with GTA 4 as well, I think. So yeah. Logan Paul. I don't want to see Logan Paul in GTA 6. I don't want to see that. Yeah, definitely no Logan Paul. I don't want to see that guy. But yeah, Joe Rogan, I think would definitely be one of the best candidates to be featured in GTA 6, because I guess because he's got a pretty big YouTube channel, podcast, of course, that he brings special guests on, celebrities like The Rock, for example. I think it'd be really cool to see his podcasts in the game. Maybe not like his podcast from real life. Maybe like a podcast about, maybe it's like a parody version of Joe Rogan, or maybe, sorry, not a parody version, but like Joe Rogan himself within the game on the radio or whatever, talking about, Vice City and Leonida, like the fictional world of GTA 6. Like they've done with GTA 5. Like they got Kenny Loggins who, sang Danger Zone. That was featured in the movie Top Gun with Tom Cruise. He was on the radio station. Cara Delevingne. Wasn't DJ Pooh on the radio stations? I'm pretty sure one of the radio stations. So yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool to see musicians, on the radio stations and like hosts and stuff. I think it'd be pretty cool. We've seen leaks about that. Like we even saw a leak about Drake hosting a radio station, DJ Khaled, T-Pain, which, you know what? I would not be surprised. I really would not be surprised if Drake, DJ Khaled, and T-Pain, though I really would not be surprised if those leaks are true. I don't personally want to really see Drake. I could care less about Drake. I don't really like his music. I don't really like him at all, to be perfectly honest. DJ Khaled, I couldn't care less, to be honest, about that guy. T-Pain, I don't mind. I don't mind his music, but yeah. Laszlo, I think we'll get Laszlo again. Laszlo's not working for Rockstar, though, because he left in, 2020, I think it was, or a bit after that. But from what I understand. The Tate brothers, yeah, Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, that would be interesting. I think probably more so Andrew Tate. That'd be a controversial figure to be included in GTA 6. Very controversial. You get a lot of people talking, though, I'll tell you that. I mean, obviously, GTA 6 is going to get a lot of people talking regardless of the fact, but including Andrew Tate or including Joe Rogan would be very interesting. Definitely. I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for those that joined in on today's live stream. I appreciate it greatly. Conspiracies, aliens sound perfect for a GTA game. Listening to West Coast Talk Radio gets repetitive after a while. Yeah, it does. And I think because it's the same sort of thing that you hear on repeat, I wonder if they come out with like new material after GTA 6 releases, like for the radio stations and stuff. I wonder if that's going to be the case. But anyways, guys, we'll leave it there. Liam, go see, mate. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you so much, Liam. Much appreciated. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, Torde. Thank you, Upper Robin. Thank you, Victor. Thank you, everyone else that joined in on today's live stream. Very, very much appreciated. We'll be back, of course, for another live stream next week. But thank you, guys. Take care and have a great rest of your day, night, wherever you are. And I'll see you on the other side. Catch you later, guys. See ya. Peace.